Hey everyone, this is Jack speaking. Today I'll be challenging one of the top subscribed YouTubers on the planet known as MrBeast. So let's get to the point because we're already both on that race even without MrBeast's consent. Hey MrBeast, or Jimmy, whichever you prefer. I see that you had quite a lot of challenges over the years, but what I can't see is anybody ever challenging you, so here's the deal. I started as a YouTuber only 3 months ago, but I'm quite determined to achieve something a little bit insane, yet not impossible. So I'm challenging you to raise me to the throne of a most subscribed channel on YouTube. On my end, this is a completely friendly challenge, but feel free to use anything and everything you can. At the moment of shooting this, you have 46.1 million subscribers and I only have 564, which makes it a David versus Goliath kind of a battle. This makes you 81,738 times ahead of me to even reach your current subscribers. At this point, you're 3.47 times away from crossing the finishing line, and I'm 283,688 times from doing so myself. When I first started calculating how many times ahead of me you are, it was 121,866, which was on 1st of November, and today is 12th of November, which is 11 days later. So I managed to shorten 40,000 times the distance between you and me. If you accept the challenge, we're going to agree on what one of us is going to give or do for the other one in case they lose. Judging by what I can see from you, you will be quite eager to find out how this kind of a challenge is going to end, but I might be wrong. Oh, this is my challenge, so we play by my rules. If you accept the challenge, you are not allowed to even talk about it or mention anything about it, not just in public, but even in private to your friends. I don't need any help of any kind whatsoever, no matter how far ahead are you at this point. Even as much as somebody around you, knowing that you accepted the challenge, is going to come back to me in the form of subscribers, so please keep it to yourself. Breaching confidentiality, or simply put, telling somebody or publishing something about it is going to result in you being punished. What is the punishment? Well, that's interesting. I'll choose one subscriber of mine and you have to send them a present of your choice. If you think you're going to get away with sending them something which you order online, that's not gonna happen. The present of your choice have to be handcrafted by nobody else but yourself. Not only that, but you have a minimum requirement of 5 working hours to craft whatever you want to send them, and the whole process has to be recorded for authenticity that it was actually made by you. Your friends can help you with anything else you want, like supplying materials or whatever, but they cannot help you with the process of making the present itself. Once you're done with it, you'll sign it and you'll send it to that subscriber of mine. For the record, talking to somebody about the challenge or publishing something about it and then coming to agree with me is also a breach of confidentiality. I, on the other hand, can tell whoever I want, whatever I want, and whenever I want, but of course I'm not going to lie that you accepted it in case you haven't. If you agree to it and you want us to make it more interesting by making a bet, just send me an email to let me know. I'm sure you realize that anybody could send this email, so I'll need you to verify by writing Jack on a piece of paper and holding it next to you while you take a selfie. I would have asked you to do something simpler, but you have so many videos that I wouldn't be surprised if you have touched your nose with 2 fingers on any of them, which is what I usually ask people to verify with. We can discuss what the bet will be if you get in contact with me, but make sure you do because it will be super boring to race to the throne by myself. The bet doesn't necessarily have to be something material, but I don't mind at all if it is. It could be something as ridiculous as whoever loses a race strip down to their underwear and run 1 mile in their capital or whatever. True, I have a lot to learn, but don't worry about it, I'm a quick learner. I'll up my game as much as it takes to give you a real race by the time one of us reaches the top. Don't worry, it's not gonna be always just me on this comfortable sofa. There's many differences between my channel and yours, but we're talking about subscribers count and nothing else. I'm pretty sure many people realize this year that they should be taking a better care of their personal finance unlike any other year, and this is a huge plus for me. And honestly, anyone on the planet has to learn how to manage what they have better if they want to have a good future. Sorry Jimmy, give me 1 second, I need to make a pound or two to pay for the electricity. Guys, if you don't have a portfolio and you want to start building such, or you do have a portfolio but you're not happy with your broker, have a look down in the description. These exchanges you see there are trustworthy and they charge fair fees. Depending on which one of them you decide to go with, they might even give you a welcome bonus. Or you can go with all of them, as I always advise traders and investors to use at least a few exchanges for an extra layer of safety. Where was I? Ah yeah, Jimmy, I really hope you don't breach confidentiality because this will probably shoot me from 81,738 to about 10 times behind you, so think twice after you watch this video. Trust me, you don't want me disclosed this fast. And not to forget that penalty mentioned. If anyone out there is doubting if I'm using your fame to gain some popularity, then better stop doubting it because it's ridiculous to even think that this is not what I'm doing. But there is one more very important reason I'm doing this for, and it is that I want you to see me coming. I want you to be as prepared as you can possibly be to give me a real challenge to be excited about. I don't want you to see me at some point and ask yourself, where did this guy come from? Let's make this happen so this Swedish prick, Pepe Le Pure, whatever the channel's name was called, stop insulting Indians before I decide to fly to Sweden and beat the out of him. Oopsie, did you see what I just did there? I stood up for almost 1.4 billion Indian people on this planet. This is 17.7% of the entire world's population. What do you believe this single action is going to result in? That's right, subscribe to my channel, my Indian friends. Rajesh, if you don't subscribe, I swear I'll never finish your programming instead of you again. Jimmy, on the thumbnail of this video you'll be able to see the distance between my channel and yours expressed in times, as in how many times behind am I from you. Do you want to know how to find out how many times ahead you are? Simply take the amount of your subscribers and divide it by the amount of my subscribers, and there you go. This information is going to be updated on the thumbnail frequently. Thank you all for watching this video. If you want to see me win this race, now is the time to hit the subscribe button or forever hold your mouse. See you next time.